You've heard the spin, now hear the truth. Welcome to Lost on Web.
They gather in the streets, they chant death to Israel, they burn the Israeli flag, and today hundreds of thousands of Iranians took to the streets to rally against the Zionist entity. As they see it, this isn't a country that exists, and if it did, it's an existential threat to the Iranian people. He says his country will make Israel pay a heavy price. We have seen those threats carried out time and again. Iran feels threatened, Israel wants security, world leaders call for peace talks, but that ignores the brutal truth. For radical Islamic leaders in Iran and across the region, this is a holy war. We have to be blunt. This isn't about borders, this isn't about politics, this is about religion, and for some, only one side can win. We're talking about the murder of any Jew anywhere in the world. Look at this poster plastered across southern Lebanon, from Tehran to Gaza, from Damascus to parts of Europe. Wherever radical Islam takes hold, there is a refusal to accept Jews living freely in the land of Israel. It depicts a massacre at a school. Children are being murdered. The caption reads, and I quote, "O Allah, grant victory to our master, the Mahdi, so that he may destroy the Jews and the cross." You can't sign a treaty to end religious hatred. You can't negotiate with people who believe their God commands them to wipe you out. That's what Iran wants, a genocide of the Jewish people in recent weeks. Iran's supreme leader has vowed revenge. To certain interpretations of Islamic teaching, the Jewish people are seen as enemies of Islam, a narrative that emerged in the 7th century and persists today. A makeshift guillotine was erected outside the Israeli embassy. That's right, a guillotine. Dozens of people waved Palestinian flags. Many wore t-shirts depicting Hitler. Some held signs reading, "Hitler is my hero." And its citizens, as families are forced to huddle in bomb shelters, world leaders are still looking for a way out. A two-state solution, they say. Peace negotiations, they say. But those are just words. Words that ignore the religious root of this conflict. Words that will get people killed. Others shouted, "Gas the Jews." This isn't about politics. And for Israel and the Jewish people, the fight is far from over. This is about hating Jews. It's about wanting them dead. Some Muslims believe that the Jewish people are behind global banking systems, that they control governments, that they are a sinister force that holds sway over the world. And that means Israel isn't just a country they dislike. It's a symbol of defiance of a people they believe should have been wiped out long ago. And tonight we ask, why does Iran hate Israel so much? Why does it want the Jewish state destroyed? And why will this conflict never really end? For decades, the media has painted this as a political conflict, and to understand the war today, you have to go back 1,400 years to the foundations of Islam. Under the rule of the Prophet Muhammad, Jews were neither equal nor safe, not compromise, not negotiation, total destruction, and it doesn't stop there. They were characterized as filthy, impure, greedy, spiteful, liars, and cursed, and that message hasn't changed all that much today. Listen to these words spoken by Iran's current supreme leader, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei. In 1989, he said, and I quote, "The Zionist entity must be destroyed," and that's exactly what Iran is doing. From the moment the Ayatollahs took over in 1979, every Iranian president has called for the destruction of Israel. Iran funds terror groups like Hezbollah, Hamas, and Islamic Jihad, groups whose entire purpose is to kill Jews, not just Israelis. And it's easy to blame Iran alone, but the uncomfortable truth is this ideology runs deeper, much deeper. Look at what happened last weekend in London. An anti-Israel protest turned into an anti-Jewish riot. Chants of death to Israel rang out, and that's why this war isn't over. It's not a normal war. As Iran continues its nuclear program, as terror groups continue firing rockets, as Israel fights to defend itself, and sooner or later the whole world will have to face the truth. This war isn't about land. It's not about politics, it's about survival. What you need to ask now when the Jews are gone: who will be the next target?